What's up, YouTube's PZSC in here, and I've got a sort of overdue video here, but yeah, as you can probably tell from the title, and as you can probably tell by the fact that my face is blue currently, my iMac has returned. See? It's right there. Hooray! Isn't that exciting? Yes, indeed. Did you? Yeah, I think you can see that. I actually really like that background. I actually set it because I didn't like the way that the previous background was affecting the lighting too much. So I set it to this, and this is actually a really cool background. You know what? Apple does one thing right. They do a lot of things right, but the one major thing that they get right is they put really nice backgrounds in. The one thing that they absolutely fail at is the sounds. They really need to get a new sound engineer person, because at least the stock sounds they include just sound really horrible, and they're usually overly dramatic and such. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let me go ahead and grab this here. I think this is what I'm looking for. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I wanted to read you guys a little letter, a little note thing that I'm not going to show you the other side of. Oh, well, you can kind of see through it, but this camera's resolution isn't very good, so I'm not that worried about it. So I just want to read you guys some of the things that they did, okay, before I go ahead and show you some of the things that is up with the computer. Alright, so they actually formatted this really nicely, although it's a little bit confusing to go through. I'm just going to read the work performed. Yeah, I'm just going to read the work performed. 10:18 a.m. on 10/11/12. Parts have a 90-day warranty. Okay, what they're saying here is that, like, before I get into this thing, you know, I'm even going to get this white background, this white light going here. Let's see, control, scroll. There we go, yo. Maybe cut that down a little bit. Let's see, that might help. Oh yeah, that definitely looks better. I think at least. Let's see. Parts of a 90-day warranty. So yeah, actually, the warranty on this thing technically expired by the time I was able to get it in there, but that's just because it's a bit of an issue getting this thing over there to them. So yeah, they actually went ahead and just acknowledged it, and yeah, the warranty on the video card expired about 2 weeks ago, which is ridiculously insane. Like how long ago that was, I guess. Customers can call Apple and see if they can get it covered. Otherwise, the cost to repair will be the same as before, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking, alright, I better call Apple. But as it turns out, my uncle already called them. Yeah, my aunts and uncle are the ones who are responsible for taking this thing into the repair shop. So make sure you give them thanks in the comment section. So yeah, customer contacted Apple, ordered part under CS code, and then on 10/18/2012, which is actually the day before I got this thing back, just to give you guys an idea, I know that right now it's the 21st. So on the 18th, replaced video card, tested for 5 hours. So I guess they just let this thing sit here for 5 hours. I don't know if they like played a game on it or anything. I don't know what they did. I don't think they played a game, because there's no like bizarre games that I didn't install or anything, or there's no like weird Minecraft worlds. So yeah. After reviewing the notes from previous repair, the problem appears, or the problem returns, then the video card is not the problem, and this unit should have the logic board replaced. Which, you know what, I'm gonna go and get into that right now. I think I've read enough of that. So yeah, first of all, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the logic board of this thing. I mean, there might be, I don't know, could have been damaged. But here's the thing, like, this is just my thinking. I mean, you know, maybe the computer people are, you know, really knowledgeable at this, or, you know, at least compared to what I am or something. But if the logic board is responsible for the crashings, I don't think I'd actually be able to use safe mode. So, and being the fact that when they replaced the graphics card, and, you know, like, the last time it worked fine, and then until a week later, and then now when they replace it again, it works absolutely flawlessly. It's not the stinking logic board. It's the graphics card. I don't even know why they brought that up. I don't even know. I just don't even know. It is clearly the graphics card. So yeah, clearly it's a graphics card. So I just wanted to show you guys the graphics card that got put in here. Just because, let's see, will this pop it up? Yes, it will. Check this out. So here we go, we've got iMac, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Might actually zoom in a little bit. Yeah, can I do this one hand? Can I do this one handed? I'm going to try it. Control, 2-finger zoom. Or, control, 2 fingers up. I can't do it. No. Alright, let me zoom this. Even though you might have been able to see it, but I'm just not really sure. I just thought that would be awesome if I could do that one-handed. Here we go. Yes, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's really hard to tell with these videos, but it's right there. I know I'm touching my screen. Whatever. NVIDIA GeForce 8800 GS 512 megabytes. Yep, they put the same card in. Now, man, I don't know. I just don't know. I think actually the reason why that is because that is the part that is covered under warranty. So, but, Are you serious right now? I mean, like, why did they do that? I think I already, like I said, I think it might be due to the warranty thing itself, but I actually, after doing a very, like, one Google search, I don't think I'll be able to find it. Maybe I can't. Oh, wrong thing, not mail. All right, I'm even gonna close that. Quit. One Google search. I'm gonna see if it can pull it up in my history. I doubt it because my door's closed, and that usually affects the Wi-Fi. Even though we got a new router, let's see. History. I usually have a hard time finding this in Google Chrome. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. See if it'll pull it up. Oh, it is. Check this out. Look, this right here is literally the name of the website. Right here. And like I said, this is like after doing like 1 or 2 Google searches. The NVIDIA Defect Forum. Yes, the NVIDIA Defect Forum. There's a whole bloody forum of why this graphics card is defective. I mean, I think they're sort of generalizing it, like NVIDIA as a whole. Let me actually cut the brightness back up here. Like NVIDIA as a whole, but and the topic that I've got right here is called Apple 2008 iMac 24 inch with NVIDIA GeForce 8800 GS. I'm actually going to take this link and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to try I'm actually going to do one of these jobbers here, goo.gl, if this will even work, I don't know. It wants me to log into Google. I don't want to do that right now. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can get this link posted in the description. I might have to do that afterwards. In fact, I'm going to drag it here to my desktop so I can easily get to it easily. Alright, there we go. Bam. Alright, excuse me. So yeah, I mean, there's a whole flippin' forum about it. And this guy who posted this particular topic that I want to link to in the description, pretty much described the same problem I'm having. So it's not the logic board. This is a very widespread issue. This is a very widespread issue. Like, this is a common issue with this model iMac. So I don't know why they're being so stubborn with me. I'm telling them that I want the ATI Radeon HD 2600 Pro because even though it is a slightly lower end graphics card than the NVIDIA GeForce 8800 GS, it is infinitely and I probably can even use that word. Actually, no, I can't. It's like several hundred, if not thousand times more reliable than the NVIDIA GeForce 800 GS. Now, I won't mind their stubbornness if, actually, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Mainly because, yeah, but still, it's kind of annoying that they're being stubborn about it. Like, I'm not exactly a newbie with this kind of stuff. I've done research and I've gotten, I've posted on forums and such, and yeah, just sort of browsing through here. I don't know what I'm doing now. Let's see, anything else I want to do? This video is 10 minutes long. Can I extend it even more? Not that I want to, or not that you guys want me to, but just because. Can we make use of a full 15 minutes? I don't know. Desktop and screensavers is minimized. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's because yeah. I really love how smooth these animations are. Like, it's actually spoiling me, which is a worry. Like, yeah, because I know this thing is going to fail soon. Wow. Okay, this looks really... The Launchpad looks really cool with this background. Doesn't it? Like, I really do hope you guys are getting a good view of this. Yeah, look at that. That's epic. I love that. That actually looks really, really cool. I'm actually going to keep this background because usually I change my backgrounds out when I'm just tinkering around with this thing, and I decided I'm going to look through the background sort of because I always find every time I go in the backgrounds I discover a new image. There's just so many images in there, and they're all really good. So yeah, let's go to the dictionary, I suppose, and look up NVIDIA GeForce under Apple's dictionary and see if that... Nope, Wikipedia? I don't know. Whatever. GeForce. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's not loading fast enough. Okay. We really need to get a repeater in here soon. That would be very nice. Okay, guys, I'm just sort of rambling on right now. I need to figure out the name of one. Activity monitor. I needed to use that program today on another Mac. Like, just sort of a brief story. It actually occurred tonight. It occurred about 2 hours ago, maybe 2.5 hours ago. I'm going to say 2.5 hours ago. I'm going to bring the white background back up. Oh, just so it looks a little better for you guys. Come on, I did not want to click and drag that. Actually, I'm starting to find that the Magic Trackpad is actually getting kind of annoying. Just because. Okay. So, like, earlier tonight, I was, I've mentioned before that I use a Mac Mini in my youth group to run the slides for the songs and such. Well, I was doing that tonight, and I got really irritated because the program we use is this program called ProPresenter, and I absolutely despise that program. And I think the reason why, even though I didn't actually know that this is the case when I first decided that I hated the program, but I always find that I hate programs. I don't know why. I mean, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. But I hate programs that are developed by companies, and, nothing... I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody here. In fact, if anything, this would be offending me if, this should be offending me because, it's against me somehow, but what I'm trying to say here is that I've never, ever liked software that has been developed by software companies that are primarily Christian-based, as in, like, that's what they are. Like, they're a Christian company who develops software. I always hate software developed by companies like that. I don't know why. I really don't know why. And I'm thinking I just don't like ProPresenter because it just feels kind of cheesy, like, meh, bleh. And, yeah, that it is actually... ProPresenter is actually... It's like PowerPoint, except different. But it's... Yeah. But, oh gosh. It's one of those programs that, like, when you look at it, it's like, wow, this is using up so many resources that I could be using for other stuff, and if I were using PowerPoint, it'd be better. But basically, that stupid thing crashed after me having a lot of rage fits with it today and everything being out of order. And yeah, I wanted to come figure out why it was doing that, and so I was trying to figure out what the name of that program was, Activity Monitor, but I just couldn't find it. But anyways, that took way too long to explain. I need to kill the video here, so thank you guys for watching. I got my iMac back, expect an update video in hopefully not a week, but it might be a week. So thanks for watching, and adios.